Friends, this question is 1st December 2024 quiz 2 question paper QDB4 software testing. So they given a code snippet and there are 4 options are given. Identify the which options are correct. At line 1, 2 instances of symbolic execution. So that is, this question is related to symbolic execution. Identify the path constraints applicable to those. So from the 4 options we will identify the which option is correct. So in this type of questions, if we draw the flow chart is very easy. In the code base, int increment, incr means increment, right? So int variable, we are passing in a variable x, so it returns the x plus 1. Incrementing means adding 1, right? So there are 3 functions are defined: increment, square and decrement. Decrement means decreasing minus 1, square means if the variable passing is x square, right? Int evaluate is a function, right? Do this, it will execute all these statements. Which all these statements are defined inside the function. If the evaluate function has an arguments a, b and c. So inside into t1 is a variable and t2 are variables. These are defined by increment a. So increment a, decrement b, and t1 is increment a, right? So t1 is less than c. So square of c is greater than or equal to t1 t2 and abort if it is error. Line 2 is error, abort condition, and line 1. And finally after that, if the condition is true, it return t2. So in the options, they are considering initial values a0, b0, c0, right? So not a, b, c. So in the flowchart also we are using a0, b0, c0. That is easy. Okay. First initialization of the variables. So that is this one, right? Int a, b, c. So that is a0, b0 and c0. That is this. First we start here only we start. So we came here and these are a, b, c. We write here a0, b0 and c0. First we came here only this code evaluate. After this, int t1 is initialized, right? So that is t1 is equals to increment of a. What is increment of a? It called the function, this one, right? It called the function increment of a. So increment of a means a0 plus 1. That is a0 plus 1. Next, int initialization of t2. For t2, decrement b, that is b0 minus 1. So these 2 initialization statements evaluate program. This is the next step, right? So after this, there is an if condition. So how do we represent if condition? Is a diamond shape, right? Conditions in the flowchart. So if condition, if t1 less than c. What is t1 less than c? t1 means a0 plus 1 less than c. So if the condition is true, t1, why this t1 true for the condition 1 represent for condition t1. This is the first condition because there are 2 conditions, right? Second if is also there. So conditions, this one and this one for this t1. So true for, if t1 is true, it will nested if, it will reach the second if condition, right? Second if condition. If it is false, if the condition is false, return t2. So it return, what is t2? b0 minus 1. Return b0 minus 1. If t1 is true, next another if condition, right? We write in different color. So here this if condition, square of c, that is c square greater than or equal to t1 t2, right? This is the second if condition, that is c square is greater than or equals to t1 t2. Okay, t2. Why T2? Because this is T2 second if condition, this is T1 first if condition. Okay, return B0 minus 1. If the condition is true, it will reach the abort statement, right? If it is true, abort. So abort means there is an error or shutdown. Error or sometimes shutdown also. Okay, this is the condition. This is the flowchart for this given program. So we will go for the options. In the question, at the line 1, 2 instances of symbolic execution are created. Identify the path constraints are applicable. Identify the path constraints. At a line 1, they are asking, in this line, 2 path constraints are executed. So this is for T1 is true. If the T1 is true, this one condition is true only, we reach the second condition, right? So this one is next to T2. So this condition is executed when T2, right? So that is T1. The path constraints answer is T1 F2. So these two, T1 F2 condition plus T1 T2 plus T1 T2. These two conditions, friends. So T1 F2 and T1 T2. These two conditions create the path constraints and you will reach the line 1. Symbolic execution for the 2 instances at line 1 are created by this condition only. So what is the T1 F2? So T1 is true, right? True for the condition 1. So this is the condition. This if condition, this is also if condition. So T1 is first if condition and so second if condition fail. Second if condition, right? So this one is so first if condition and second if condition. So both are true. This one true, this one true. This one false, this one true. Okay, T1 condition true is T1 less than C. T1 means A0 plus 1 less than C. 1 less than C. This is the first condition. F2, right? F2 means second if condition false. C square greater than or equal to T1 T2. If it is true, it will go T2. If it is false means C square less than T1 T2. Okay, C square less than T1 T2. So C square less than, so T1 T2. T1 is A0 plus 1. T2 is B0 minus 1. Okay, this is the second if condition. Okay, this is the first condition and this one and okay, this is the first condition and next one we write T1 T2. So here also this one T1, right? This one completely T1. This one is F2. So A plus 1 less than C and C square greater than or equal to T1 T2. So T1 is A0 plus 1 multiplied with B0 minus 1. A0 plus 1 less than C. C0. I forgot it to write C0. So C0. So C0. So this is the first condition. So that is T1 true. So this one is T1 F2. This one C0 square less than A0 plus 1 B0 minus 1. Okay, so this one is correct. Next this one T0, this one green color one, A0 plus 1 less than C0. Okay, and this one C0 square greater than or equal to, okay, this condition is 2 to T2, okay. 1 F2 T1 and T2. So this is the option correct. So all other are incorrect. Only they change the greater than, less than, that symbols. So how to identify these answers? So they are asking first identify the question at the line 1, right? So how the line 1 is reached? So the line 1 here. So for the line 1, this one is the line 1. For the line 1 reached, how T1, if T1 F2 is true and T1 T2. So T1 and T2. T1 and T2. T1 F2, T1 T2. So both are sum. So T1 T2 plus T1 F2. So this is the answer. Suppose the dart technique is applied for the testing the code. Same code, if we apply the dart technique and identify the path constraint, they are asking to find the path constraints PC that represents an equivalence class of input vectors containing all the input values that lead to a abort statement at line 2. So that is they are asking to this one. This is line 2 abort statement, right? So for this, what is the path constraint? Using dart technique, path constraint by using the dart techniques to reach the line 2. So in the program, so to reach this statement, abort statement, the condition T1, so T1 is true, is also true, only reach the abort statement. So that is for this question, the path constraint is T1, T2. So that is T1 and T2 both. So what is the true? T2 condition is this, right? Rectangular diamond box red color. That is C0 square greater than or equals to T1 T2. T1 is A0 plus 1 into B0 minus 1. This is T2 condition. So the path constraint is T1 and T2, right? T1, that is A0 plus 1 less than C0. This is the first condition, and T2. So T2 is this one, C0 square A0 plus 1 B0 minus 1 to reach the abort statement line. So this is the answer, friends. A0 plus 1 less than C0 and C0 square greater than or equal to A0 plus 1 times B0 minus 1. So this is the answer. So if we know the flow chart of the program, you can answer all the questions. So learn how to write the flow chart. That is only required to solve this type of questions. So friends, this is the extension of the above question is from among the following, identify the set of concrete test inputs that execute all the instances of symbolic execution. So what are the conditions? So what are the instances of symbolic execution? So there are 3 instances of symbolic execution. So first one is F1, false condition. Second one is, first one is false. Next one is T1, T2. Both the conditions are true. So that is T1 and T2. And the next condition is, this is the second instance. First instance, second instance. And the third instance is T1, F2. So that is T1 and F2 condition. So one is A0 plus 1 greater than or equal to C0. So that is A0 plus 1 greater than or equal to C0. This is plus 1 less than C0 and T2, right? C0 square greater than or equal to A0 plus 1 times B0 minus 1. So this is the second instance condition. True, right? So T1, that is A0 plus 1 less than C0. And F2, right, opposite to T2. 1 B0 minus 1. So the three instances are satisfied by the given three options. Given four options and one of the option is correct. So we will check for the correct option. In option C, there are three. The set right consists of three terms. So we will check one by one. So first we will consider for first option we will check A1 equal to 2, B equal to 2 and C equals to 3. Is this correct? So A0 plus 1 is 1 plus 1, that is 2 greater than or equal to C0. C0 is 3. Is wrong, right? So wrong. So we will check this option will move to this one, this condition, that is A equal to 1, B equal to 2 and C equals to 3. We will erase here because it is wrong, right? It is not satisfied for this input set. So next A equal to 1, that is 1 plus 1, 2 less than 3. First condition is right? This one is T1. And for second, C0 square, that is 9 greater than or equal to A0 plus 1, 1 plus 1, 2 times B0 minus 1, 1 times, that is 9 greater than or equal to 2. This one correct, right? Satisfied. T2. So this option is satisfied for this one. Second symbolic instance. So next option is this one, right? Next we will, so this is completed. Next we will select this one. So that is A equal to 3, B equal to 2. It time consuming, friends. You can check for all the four options. A0 plus 1, that is 3 plus 1, 4 greater than or equal to 1, right? This satisfied. So F1 condition is satisfied. So instance 1 is satisfied. Next last condition. For the last option, C equal to 1. This is the left, right? So A equal to 1, B equal to 6, C equal to 3. So in this condition, A0 plus 1 means 2 less than 3. So this satisfied, right? So T1 satisfied. And the next T2, we are checking F2. So for F2, C0 square, 9 less than A0 plus 1. So that is 1 plus 1, 2 times B0 minus 1, 5 minus 6 minus 1, 5. That is 9 less than 10. Correct, right? Correct. So these two conditions are also satisfied. So this satisfied for the instance 3. For the three conditions, 3 options are satisfied, right? All are satisfied. All are satisfied. So like this you can check for all the 3 options. For one option, rest you can try, friends. Okay. The option A, we will select first this one. A equal to 1, B equal to 2, C equal to 3. Increasing order. That is A equal to 1, B equal to 2 and C equals to 3. So we will check for F1 condition is satisfied or not. F1 is A0 plus 1 greater than or equal to C0. A0 plus 1 is 2 greater than or equal to 3. Wrong, right? It's not satisfied. It is also satisfied, right? All these options are similar to this one. So this satisfied. So T1, T2 satisfied. So for this option, T1 and T2 is satisfied. Okay. So next Next in the option A, this one is right. This one A equal to 3. All are 3. All are 3. A equal to 3, B equal to 3 and C equal to 3. All are 3. So already this condition is satisfied. Rest 2 are there. We will check for F1 condition. F1 is A0 plus 1. 3 plus 1, that is 3 plus 1, that equal to 4, greater than or equal to 3. This one true, right? F1 is satisfied. So next this one is left. T1 and F2. For T1 and F2, A equal to 1, B equal to C equal to 3. A equal to 1, B equal to C equal to 3. For this condition, T1 is A0 plus 1, that is 2 less than C0 is 3. 2 less than 3 0. T1 is satisfied. True. Next one is F2. C0 square, that is 9 less than A0 plus 1 means 1 plus 1 2 times B0 minus 1 3 minus 1 2, that is 9 less than 4. This is false, right? False for every option. So you can check. So for this option you can check 3 instances, 3 conditions for first condition, second condition and third condition. These 3 conditions 1 2 3, which one satisfied, and this for 1 2 3 also. You can check for all the 3 conditions which is satisfied the correct answer. 3 conditions, this 3 set of, that is this set of 3 set of input concrete inputs must satisfy all the conditions, all the instances of symbolic execution. Here 3 instances of symbolic execution are satisfied, friends. But this is lengthy and you can check and verify for the every option, so you can solve this question at the end if you have time. Okay friends, if you like my video, for this option B is correct. If you have time, check for all the options also. Friends, thank you for watching. If you like my videos, please like and subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching.